Hey y'all, so I've been getting quite a lot of questions on how I get my coarse, tightly curled hair into the ultra flat, sleek braided ponytail I've been rocking a ton lately. And today I'm going to show you the really easy way I'm able to achieve this look. And best of all, I don't use any heat whatsoever. So my trick is I actually start this style with my wash routine. First, I wet my hair, then I take my shampoo and work that in. I like to go in with this little scrubber and really go to town because I swear ever since I gave birth to my twins, my scalp gets so super dry and flaky, and this helps lift all the dead skin, get my scalp clean. After that, I thoroughly rinse out the shampoo. Then I take some conditioner, and with this, I first apply a little all over. Then I separate my hair down the middle. I further separate each side into 2 sections, and for each section I apply a bit more conditioner so my hair has lots of slip. Then I take this paddle brush and working from my ends going up to my roots, I detangle. And a lot of you know I've been using this brush on wash days for years. I love it. It makes detangling a breeze for me. I continue for the remaining 3 sections, applying conditioner and detangling from bottom to top. Once that's all done, I start brushing all of my hair back and gathering it up in the spot where I'm going to place my braided ponytail. Slicking my hair while it's wet with the conditioner really makes such a difference in how easy it is to get it all together without any lumps or bumps. If I tried to do this same thing on dry hair, it would definitely be struggle city. So once I have the placement pretty much good, I take an elastic band and make a ponytail. Then I make 2 plaits, and this is going to keep my hair stretched as it dries, which will make it more manageable when I go to do my braided ponytail. Rinse out all of the conditioner, and now here we are. So that was my setup, and now to do the actual styling. Gonna take off the elastic band using some edge control. This is my absolute favorite of the moment, and I'm applying a layer of that all around the perimeter of my head, front and back. Smooth it in because you don't want it to be too thick on the hair. Then I'm taking this firm bristle brush to get everything nice and flat. And as you can see, this edge control works really well with my hair to easily get it sleek, which is why I like it. And since my hair is already in position, it works even better. All right, base is looking good. Now I'm gonna go over it with this smaller brush here. This is to reinforce everything and get it even more smooth. Gather it up again, put the elastic band back on pretty tightly so there's no slack or gaps. Now applying the tiniest bit more edge control at the front because I want to shape my edges. Looking great so far. Now to set my edges, I'm using my handy dandy scarf. Tie it around firmly so my edges will stay neatly in place. Next, undo the plaits in the ponytail. And here my hair is still wet, as you can probably see. Usually I air dry overnight, so it would be way more stretched. So just know this would be even more seamless and easier if I did it normally, but for the purposes of this video, you still get the main idea of the process. With this loose hair, I'm splitting it into 3 equal pieces. Take some jam and smooth on a very generous amount to each piece, and this helps to clump the hair together, further stretch it out, and it helps my real hair blend better with the braiding hair I'm going to be adding. I'm using this Expression 50-inch pre-stretched hair. It comes 3 bundles in a pack. I'm going to be using 2 bundles for my braid. With the first one, remove the rubber band, split that hair in half, put the rubber band back on the one half. put that up on my hair rack, and then for the other half, I split it in two. And then for the second bundle, I divided it into 3 equal pieces for a total of 6 pieces of braiding hair that I'm going to be adding in. Okay, so I'm going to take this first piece and attach it by wrapping the rubber band around the base of my ponytail. After that, I'm pulling out a sliver of hair about this much, bring that to the front and clip it down to keep it separate. Then going back to the 3 pieces of my real hair I've divided, I'm taking the braiding hair and evenly placing it on top of each piece. Hold them together, and now I can start braiding down. I'm braiding kind of tight so it stays uniform, and after I've crisscrossed all 3 pieces, I'm going to go ahead and feed in that second piece of braiding hair. I bring the hair to the braid and combine it by placing it underneath and continuing the plaiting motion, and continue doing this until all the braiding hair is included. Then I simply plait all the way down. Towards the bottom, I tie it off with a rubber band. Take down this piece, and we're going to use this to wrap around the start of the braid to cover up the elastic band and just to make it look more polished. Using a bobby pin to pin down the end of the wrapping piece so it doesn't unravel. And then now the braid is done, but it's very stiff. So I like to dip it in some hot water. This will give the hair movement and nice flow. So when you walk, you can swing your ponytail, which I love to do. Remove the scarf and voila! This is my method for doing the sleek braided ponytail without any heat tools. I've really been loving this style. It's simple, easy to do, and it just always works. It makes me feel so chic. So yeah guys, I hope this was helpful. Now you see exactly how I do it. If you have any questions, let me know below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.